Welcome to NEET Biology MCQs educational channel. Are you a NEET aspirant? Get ready to challenge your brain with high-quality MCQs based on the NCERT book. Sharpen your concepts, enhance application skills, and master assertion reasoning and statement-based questions. This is your ultimate MCQ power zone for NEET success.
You have discovered a plant that appears different from known species. What is the most reliable method to determine whether it is a new species or just a variation of an existing one? A. Measure its height and color. B. Compare its morphological, developmental, and genetic traits with known species. C. Ask a local tribal person. D. Evaluate its smell. Correct answer is B. Compare its morphological, developmental, and genetic traits with known species. Explanation. To reliably determine whether a newly discovered plant is a new species or a variant of an existing one, the most important step is to compare its morphological, developmental, and genetic characteristics with those of established species. This scientific approach helps in identifying evolutionary relationships and genetic distinctiveness, which are critical for accurate taxonomic classification. Option A. Measuring height and color involves superficial traits that can vary within a species due to environmental conditions. Option C. Relying on traditional knowledge, while culturally valuable, does not provide the scientific evidence needed for classification. Why do scientists still use Latin for biological names, even though it's a dead language? A. Latin sounds scientific. B. Latin was used by Darwin. C. Latin is universally understood and avoids regional bias. D. It's the official language of biology. Correct answer is C. Latin is universally understood and avoids regional bias. Explanation. Latin is used in biological nomenclature because it is a dead language. It no longer changes or evolves, providing consistency and stability to scientific naming conventions. This universal language helps eliminate regional or linguistic bias, allowing scientists around the world to communicate clearly and uniformly. Option A is incorrect because the use of Latin is not about how it sounds, and B is incorrect because Darwin was not the originator of Latin naming. It predates him and was formalized by Linnaeus. Option D is factually wrong as biology does not have an official language, but Latin is used due to its stability and universality. Which of the following statements correctly distinguishes between specific name and specific epithet in scientific nomenclature? A. Specific name always refers only to the second part of a binomial name, while specific epithet refers to the full scientific name. B. Specific epithet and specific name are interchangeable terms with no difference in scientific usage. C. Specific epithet refers strictly to the second word in a binomial name, while specific name may refer to the entire binomial in some contexts. D. Specific name is the preferred term in formal taxonomy, while specific epithet is used only in teaching. Correct answer is C. Explanation. In binomial nomenclature, the specific epithet is strictly the second part of the scientific name, example, sapiens in Homo sapiens, while specific name may be used in some contexts to refer to the complete binomial, Homo sapiens. Option A is incorrect because it reverses the usage of the terms. Option B is misleading since the terms are not interchangeable in precise scientific contexts. Option D is incorrect because both terms are used formally in taxonomy. Specific epithet is the more accurate term for the second word of the binomial. In the scientific name Panthera leo, which of the following is the correct identification according to formal taxonomic terms? A. Panthera is the specific epithet, and Leo is the specific name. B. Panthera is the genus, Leo is the specific epithet, and Panthera leo may be referred to as the scientific name. C. Panthera is the species, and Leo is the genus. D. Panthera is the specific name, and Leo is the family. Correct answer, B. Explanation. In the scientific name Panthera leo, Panthera represents the genus, and leo is the specific epithet. Together, they make up the species name, which may also be referred to as the specific name in some contexts. Option A incorrectly labels Panthera as the specific epithet. Option C reverses genus and species, and option D misidentifies both terms and incorrectly states that leo is a family, which is biologically inaccurate. What does the term binomial in binomial nomenclature refer to? A. A name that has three parts. B. A name used only for animals. C. A scientific name with two parts, genus and species. D. A system for naming common names in Latin. Correct answer is C. A scientific name with two parts, genus and species. Explanation. The term binomial means two names and refers to the two-part format of scientific names in taxonomy. The genus name followed by the specific epithet, example Canis lupus. This system ensures clarity and universality. Option A is wrong because three-part names are called trinomial names. Option B is incorrect as binomial nomenclature is used for both animals and plants. Option D misunderstands the purpose. It does not name common names in Latin. Which of the following is the correct way to write a scientific name when printed? Observe the writing method of scientific name of human Homo sapiens in options A, B, C, and D. Correct answer, C. In which name is in italics. Explanation. The correct way to write a scientific name when printed is to use italics, with the genus name capitalized and the specific epithet, species name, in lowercase, example Homo sapiens. Option A is incorrect. Both words are not properly capitalized. Option B is incorrect. The species name is wrongly capitalized. Option D refers to the correct handwritten format, underlined, but the question specifically asks for the printed version, where italics are required instead. So yes, option D refers to the correct handwritten format, and option C is correct for printed text. Identify the specific epithet in the scientific name Solnum tuberosum. A. Solnum. B. Tuberosum. C. Solnum tuberosum. D. None of these. Correct answer is B. Tuberosum. Explanation. In the name Solnum tuberosum, Solnum is the genus and tuberosum is the specific epithet. The specific epithet identifies the species within the genus. Option A is incorrect because it points to the genus, and C represents the full binomial, not just the specific epithet. D is incorrect as tuberosum is clearly the correct answer. Why is it important to use a standardized naming system like binomial nomenclature in biology? A. To replace common names with local names. B. To help memorize all species more easily. C. To ensure clear and universal communication across languages and regions. D. To make scientific writing sound more complex. Correct answer is C. To ensure clear and universal communication across languages and regions. Explanation. Using a standardized naming system like binomial nomenclature helps avoid confusion and ensures clear, universal communication among scientists across different languages and regions. It provides a stable naming framework for all organisms. Option A is false because common names are not replaced by local names. Option B misses the point. It's not about ease of memorization. Option D wrongly suggests the purpose is complexity, when it's actually clarity. Which of the following pairs of scientific names follow the correct binomial nomenclature rules? Carefully see the pattern of scientific name written in 4 options and choose the correct option. Correct answer is option C. Explanation. Canis lupus is correctly written, italicized, with the genus, canis, capitalized and the specific epithet, lupus, in lowercase. Option A is incorrect because both words are capitalized. Option B has no capitalization for the genus. Option D incorrectly capitalizes the species name, indica, instead of keeping it lowercase. Why is the author's name included at the end of a scientific name in taxonomy? A. To indicate the discoverer's nationality. B. To give credit to the person who first validly described the species. C. To provide the full common name of the organism. D. To identify the habitat of the species. Correct answer is B. To give credit to the person who first validly described the species. Explanation. In taxonomy, the author's name is included after the scientific name to give credit to the person who first validly described the species. This also helps distinguish between similar names assigned by different scientists. Option A is irrelevant. Nationality is not the purpose. Option C is incorrect because it doesn't relate to common names, and D is unrelated to naming conventions. What does the abbreviation Linn indicate in the scientific name Mangifera indica Linn. A. The species is found in India. B. The specimen was collected by a botanist. C. The species was first described by Carl Linnaeus. D. The plant belongs to the family Lemniaceae. Correct answer. C. The species was first described by Carl Linnaeus. Explanation. In Mangifera indica Linn, the abbreviation Linn refers to Carl Linnaeus, the father of modern taxonomy, who first formally described the species. It acknowledges authorship. Option A wrongly assumes the name indicates geographic location. Option B misinterprets the abbreviation's purpose. Option D falsely links it to a family name that doesn't exist. Which of the following scientific names is correctly written with author citation? See the pattern of scientist name added to scientific name of all living organisms and select the correct one. Correct answer is D. Solnum tuberosum Linn. Explanation. Solnum tuberosum Linn is the correct format. The scientific name is italicized, and the author abbreviation, Linn, appears in regular font following the name. Option A misses the italicization rule. Option B incorrectly spells out Linnaeus instead of using the abbreviation. Option C misuses parentheses around the author name, which is only done for reclassified species. Which of the following is the correct order of taxonomic categories from highest to lowest? A. Genus, order, phylum, species. B. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. C. Species, genus, family, class. D. Order, kingdom, class, species. Correct answer is B. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Explanation. The taxonomic hierarchy from highest, most general, to lowest, most specific, is kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. This structure reflects increasing levels of similarity among organisms. The other options mix up the correct sequence. Which of the following shows the correct order of taxonomic categories from lowest to highest? A. Species, kingdom, class, family. B. Genus, species, phylum, order. C. Species, genus, family, order, class, phylum, kingdom. D. Class, order, kingdom, genus. Correct answer is C. Species, genus, family, order, class, phylum, kingdom. Explanation. From most specific to most general, the correct order of taxonomic categories is species, genus, family, order, class, phylum, kingdom. This hierarchy enables scientists to classify organisms from individual species to broader groupings. The other options incorrectly sequence the ranks. What does the term taxon specifically refer to in biological classification? A. A fixed level in classification. B. A rank based on organism size. C. A group of organisms assigned to a particular category. D. Only the species name of an organism. Correct answer is C. A group of organisms assigned to a particular category. Explanation. A taxon is a group of organisms that is assigned to any taxonomic category, such as species, genus, or family. Option A is incorrect because taxa are not limited to one fixed level. Option B confuses ranks with size, and D wrongly defines taxon as only a species name. Which of the following is an example of a taxon at the level of family? A. Canis. B. Felidae. C. Mammalia. D. Animalia. Correct answer is B. Felidae. Explanation. Felidae is the correct example of a family-level taxon, which includes all cats. Canis is a genus, Mammalia is a class, and Animalia is a kingdom. Therefore, only B fits the family level. In the scientific name Homo sapiens, what category does Homo belong to? A. Species. B. Family. C. Genus. D. Order. Correct answer is C. Genus. Explanation. In the scientific name Homo sapiens, Homo is the genus. The second part, sapiens, is the specific epithet. Hence, option C is correct, and the others misidentify the taxonomic rank. How are the terms category and taxon related in taxonomy? A. A category is always lower than a taxon. B. A taxon is a specific group placed under a given category. C. They mean the same and can be used interchangeably. D. A taxon contains multiple categories. Correct answer is B. A taxon is a specific group placed under a given category. Explanation. A taxon is a named group of organisms that is placed under a category, such as genus or family. The category defines the rank, while the taxon is the actual organism group. So, B is correct. Option A reverses the relationship, C wrongly equates the terms, and D confuses structural definitions. If Felidae is a taxon at the family level, what would be its corresponding category? A. Species. B. Order. C. Family. D. Genus. Correct answer is C. Family. Explanation. Since Felidae is a group of organisms classified at the family level, the corresponding category is family. Option A, B, and D are different levels and do not match the rank of Felidae. Which of the following taxonomic categories contains the most diverse group of organisms? A. Class. B. Species. C. Kingdom. D. Genus. Correct answer is C. Kingdom. Explanation. Kingdom is the broadest and most diverse category in taxonomy. It includes the largest number and variety of organisms. The other options, class, genus, and species, represent narrower levels with fewer organisms. Arrange the following taxa in increasing order of specificity, Animalia, Mammalia, Felidae, Panthera leo. A. Panthera leo, Felidae, Mammalia, Animalia. B. Animalia, Mammalia, Felidae, Panthera leo. C. Felidae, Panthera leo, Mammalia, Animalia. D. Animalia, Felidae, Mammalia, Panthera leo. Correct answer is B. Animalia, Mammalia, Felidae, Panthera leo. Explanation. The correct order from most general to most specific is Animalia, Kingdom, Mammalia, Class, Felidae, Family, Panthera leo, Species. Option B lists this progression accurately. Other options mix up the hierarchy. Which statement is true regarding taxonomic levels? A. The higher the level, the more specific the organisms in it. B. The genus level is broader than the order level. C. Each level contains one and only one taxon. D. The lower the level, the more similar the organisms. Correct answer is D. The lower the level, the more similar the organisms. Explanation. As you move down the taxonomic hierarchy from kingdom to species, the organisms included become more similar and more specific. Therefore, the lower the level, example, species, the greater the similarity. The other statements either reverse the logic or are scientifically incorrect. An organism is classified under the following taxa: Animalia, Chordata, Mammalia, Carnivora, Felidae, Panthera, leo. Which of the following represents its genus and species? A. Animalia and Chordata. B. Panthera and leo. C. Panthera leo and Felidae. D. Panthera leo and Mammalia. Correct answer B. Panthera and leo. Explanation. In the classification Panthera leo, Panthera is the genus, and leo is the specific epithet, forming the species name. Option B correctly identifies these two components. Other options either misidentify the levels or include unrelated taxa. Which of the following statements correctly distinguishes the plant kingdom, Plantae, from the animal kingdom, Animalia? A. Members of Plantae are always unicellular, while Animalia includes only multicellular organisms. B. Plantae includes autotrophic, cell wall-containing organisms, while Animalia includes heterotrophic organisms without cell walls. C. Animals perform photosynthesis, while plants rely on ingestion. D. Both Plantae and Animalia include fungi and bacteria. Correct answer. Statement B. Explanation. Plants and animals differ fundamentally in both mode of nutrition and cellular structure. Plants are autotrophic and have cell walls, while animals are heterotrophic and lack cell walls. Options A and C are biologically incorrect. Option D is wrong because fungi and bacteria are not part of either kingdom. In biological classification, why are the plant and animal kingdoms treated as two distinct groups? A. Because they belong to different domains of life. B. Because plants reproduce asexually and animals sexually. C. Because they have fundamentally different modes of nutrition and cellular structures. D. Because animals are more evolutionarily advanced than plants. Correct answer. C. Because they have fundamentally different modes of nutrition and cellular structures. Explanation. Plants and animals are classified into separate kingdoms because they have fundamentally different cell structures and nutritional strategies. Plants possess cell walls and chloroplasts for photosynthesis, while animals do not, relying instead on ingesting food. Options A and B are incorrect generalizations, and D misuses the concept of evolutionary advancement.